We made it, Leah. I showed this off yesterday.
Nice. Can I show it off today too?
I guess you could. I'll let you.
Thanks. It'll make me feel special.
It's very cute.
It won't fit me though.
It'll fit. We'll make it fit.
It'll fit if I wear it this way.
It's so crazy cute. You could do that. Okay.
I have T-Rex arms now.
Who let you out?
It's Friday afternoon. Who let me in?
Oh no. Okay.
So just so you know, size 4T toddler size jackets don't fit me.
I think they only fit like
4-year-olds.
They don't fit anybody. But you get some really good T-Rex arms if you
You
put
do
it
get
on.
really good T-Rex arms.
But you have to put it on backwards.
Yes. Anyway, Stitch we started. Did we start that Friday? Last
Friday.
So if you were here last Friday, we started this embroidery on the PR1X machine.
You did it!
Yeah. The Entrepreneur one. New machine here in store, single needle in the multi-needle family. Fun little machine to run. And this is the built-in graffiti font.
It's
Anyway,
just awesome.
it's so cute. I'm sad that my children are not this small.
Do you think that fit on a hat?
This would be a little big for a hat.
Ah, rats.
But there is some other, there's a puffy foam font for on the hats on that machine. We'll have to do that one of these days.
I have a little nephew that it would probably be so great for. Oh, we need to do this.
Okay.
Puffy foam.
Yes. So that was a super fun thing. If you're wanting to take a look at that machine, come on in. Hasn't quite made it to the front of the store yet. I need another stand.
Out.
So
It's looking cute over there, though.
I need to rearrange some stuff. There's more machines than there was a few weeks ago. It's new machine season.
It's like, you know how gremlins, when you get them wet, they multiply? Well, I think in the fabric store, when you start filling them with thread, they start multiplying.
You get more machines.
And then your machines just start...
There's more machines.
There's more.
Yes. Anyway, it's fabulous. We're just here to do a real quick Friday check-in and talk about some of the upcoming things you could do if you wanted to come in and hang out with us. You could bring your own shirt that's too small and also have T-Rex arms.
Yes. We
It
can
might make
all
it harder
have T-Rex arms.
It might make class harder though.
I'm all up for a challenge.
Okay. Never really fun. My son has a Halloween costume, one of those inflatable dinosaurs.
This is my favorite. We have to bring him back out.
We have to bring him back out. Anyway, partway through the summer, he decided he was bored with summer and put this costume on and was out in our yard playing. And a neighbor came to me the next night. He's like, I came down to my kitchen to get a glass of water last night, and there was a T-Rex in your front yard playing frisbee and throwing sticks around and dancing. It's like, I was in tears laughing.
That is awesome.
I have a little video clip of Eli doing push-ups as a T-Rex.
It's
so
adorable.
Funny. Anyway, T-Rex arms. That's my vote for your weekend. Is
I like it.
try doing something that way. It'll just make you giggle for a couple minutes.
T-Rex arms.
Yes.
They're
However,
perfect.
I would say that you probably don't want to have T-Rex arms if you're coming for an embroidery class. It might be easier to have your regular arms.
Yes. Yes, we need a range of motion.
Yes.
And it's much easier to hoop when your arms...
Yeah, but I think T-Rexes could use magnetic hoops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to lean down really close
Yeah.
to the table.
Yeah.
It would work.
That's my thought.
Some of them have those nice pry bars.
Yeah.
You know what would also work for a T-Rex? Is those ratcheting hoops.
Yeah.
From Bernina?
Yeah.
Or even the clamp hoop from Bernina.
Yeah, I
They
think that would
can
be
make
doable.
all those work.
Yeah.
As a T-Rex.
Yes.
This is great.
If you're wanting to do an embroidery class next week and try something new, we're doing a 3-part tiling scene class starting Tuesday and then running every other week.
Yeah.
For 3 weeks.
So you have lots of time.
for
hanging
over
out?
5 weeks.
Yeah, then you have lots of time to
Embroider in between.
embroider in between. You don't feel rushed.
Mm-hmm.
But in 6 weeks, we're going to be done.
Yeah, that's my goal.
6 weeks, 3 classes.
Yeah, you'll have some homework. Like
You will have
the bulk of the embroidery. you'll be doing at home. But you'll know how to get started, and then we'll get finished all together as a group.
And we have a mid check-in.
Yeah, check in partway through to make sure everything's going okay and answer any questions that may have come up or solve any problems that may have come up. And we're always available in between classes too.
It's true.
If things come up. So thought I'd show you some of the tiling scenes that you could choose from. I brought my collection from home because all the store tiling scenes are really high up on the wall and I didn't feel like getting a ladder.
This one's not done.
No, that's how I'm going to show how to finish a tiling scene in class. And then I'll have it done in time. Okay, so the very first one I made.
Do you want me to hold them up from behind?
Maybe. The very first one I made, this is the white buck tiling scene. This is a nice one to get started with. It does require a bigger hoop size because there's 8x8 blocks through the middle portion on there. But those borders are all embroidered, just on black, kind of tone-on-tone fabric. This one was enough fun that I made one, gave it to my father-in-law, and then my family was sad. So I made a second one. So that hangs in my house most of the year.
It is really pretty.
Yeah, it just hangs in my stairwell. Because they're skinny little things.
You know what's nice too that you did on this one?
So we'll talk about hanging options. I've got just a picture hook on my wall, and I put a dowel across the top of my tiling scenes, and then they hang from ribbon. This one is a little bit bigger. This is Happy Snowman. This one was really fun.
He's really pretty. I like the cardinal over.
Yeah.
Oh, I was on the right side. You can kind of see.
Yeah. Super pretty.
It's cute.
Really like that one. This is my Christmas one. That's Night Before Christmas. And the Night Before Christmas has the full color version that I've done here, as well as a black and white version, and a grayscale version. That's really, really sharp. And there's color charts for both of those in their design file. And most of these are a 5x7 block. So it would fit in a large oval hoop if you have a Bernina or a Brother 130 by 180 hoop or a 5x7. So you don't need a massive machine to be able to do this.
Are you ready for my most favorite one?
Sure.
That might be this one, I think.
Yeah. I'll take my binding. My binding is made and ready for this one, but not on it yet. The ghosts in the background here are done with glow. A couple of them are done with glow in the dark thread, which is really fun. And this one has a bunch of applique. So this is one of the scissor tail stitches designs, and they stitch out a little bit quicker. Several of the tiling scenes we have in store, there are thread kits available for. So if you don't have all the right colors of thread, you can just pick up the thread kit and be ready to rock and roll.
That was pretty cool.
Right?
I think this one's my favorite one, mostly because it has glow-in-the-dark thread, and it's just so wonderfully spooky.
Yes. There's a new Halloween one, too. The Headless Horseman.
Yes.
It's super cool looking.
I think our friend Carol is doing this one.
Nice.
On Tuesday.
Nice.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So they're lots of fun. They make really nice gifts. They're a bit time intensive, but it's once you get the process down, it's really chill embroidery to do. It's not super complicated, and you just go through and make one of each block and trim them and sew them together, and then add some batting and bind them.
Stabilizer.
Yeah. Some of them people are framing.
Oh, the framed ones are really cool. Who brought in one last year that was
Mary brought in the Oh Holy Night.
It was gorgeous.
Which is the nativity scene. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. And one of the newer ones that released this year, Everett's Cottage, I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Framed out. It's super pretty too. So lots of good options out there, and kind of something to fit every vibe that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Because not all Halloween, not all Christmas, not all winter. There's options. And you can choose any one that you want. If you're going to put this much time into a project, I want you to put that much time into a project you want to be a part of.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
The one I really want to see stitched out right now, Leah, is
Yeah.
the Serenity Prayer, because it has so many beautiful colors.
Ooh, I haven't done that one yet.
Well, you know how colorful it is.
I know. It's great.
It's like Leah.
It is bright. Yes, it's great.
So bright.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, so there's lots of options there. That would be the next class coming up for embroidery over the next couple weeks. Also in October, we have a Kimberbell event called Deck the Palms, which is a one-day event with Kimberbell, making a little zippy bag and a cinch bag.
And a charm for your, could be for your keys or it could be on a present.
Yes. And the bonus CD for that event is phenomenal.
It's like all cinch bags.
It's so cute.
Think of kids' parties.
Yes.
And how many little goodies you could give out, or if you have stocking stuffers, you could stick them in there. It'd be so cute.
Yeah. If embroidery is not your jam, because those people exist, I understand. It's not for everybody. We have other things coming too.
We sure do. We have lots of coming.
So my biggest recommendation, if you like to quilt and you want to expand your free motion quilting skills, we've got Helen Godden coming all the way from Australia. She is an extreme quilter. She does some crazy stuff, but some very cool fills.
Yeah.
And we're doing a class with her where we're using dye to paint.
Oh gosh, I can't wait to see how we do that. We had to pick a fabric that liquid doesn't go through right away.
Yeah.
It had to be very specific. I'm so curious about how this technique goes.
Yeah. So we've got 3 classes coming from her, October 3rd, 4th, 5th. You can sign up for one or sign up for all 3. She is a handy quilter educator, and we will have some extra handy quilter machines in store if you're wanting to try a sit-down handy quilter like the Amara ST or a Sweet 16. Don't quite know the breakdown of what machines I get, but we'll have a few available for you to try. And 2 of the classes you'll be able to join us on Zoom, and then the Arty Farty Sunflowers is the one where we do need you in store because of the dye that we're sharing as a class.
Yeah.
So very excited for that class coming up. Other classes that are very close to being out on the web in the e-news.
Close to being out on the web.
Close to being out on the web. We're doing a stuffed animal class.
Funky Friends.
Funky Friends. We've been carrying Funky Friends patterns for a while.
Quite some time.
And we now have a source for eyes, for craft eyes.
Yes, we sure do.
Safety eyes. So we'll be doing a stuffed animal class.
And the safety eyes are much easier to install than I expected.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I made my first Funky Friends, and it was so fun.
Right? So we'll be doing that still ahead of Christmas. And there's lots of new owners classes on the schedule. So if you've got a new machine from us in the last 3 or 4 years and you haven't been in for a new owners class, highly recommend it.
We sure do.
But that is a whole bunch of what's coming up. You don't want to miss Helen Godden. We tried to have her in 2020.
Yeah, tried to have her 3 years
Then there was
ago.
a pandemic.
Yeah, that whole thing happened, and she had to go home.
Yes, otherwise she would have been stuck with us for 3 years.
That wouldn't have been the worst thing.
It might not have been good for her, but it would have been pretty awesome for us.
She could have hung out with us.
Right? Yeah.
We could find something for her to do.
Yeah. So, still some space in her classes, and I think it would be well worth your time to come in for those. The other thing, we are days away from being done our Super Summer Savings after 12 weeks.
Yep.
We've got 2 days left. Today's Friday.
Today and tomorrow and Sunday.
Yes, but we're not
last 3 days.
We're not open Sunday, so.
Nope, so that's a shop online kind of thing.
Yeah. So Super Summer Savings is nearly done. If you've been collecting stickers, stamps through the summer or entering those coupon codes online, you need to get your forms back in so we can draw for the door prize or the grand prize.
Yep.
Because we'll be doing that while Helen is here.
And I'll be sorting through all the online orders.
Yeah.
And finding everyone who did an online order. So don't worry if you did your at least 8 collection of stamps. I will be processing those and filling out cards for everyone.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we got going on here right now. Pretty fun, right?
It's pretty fun. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Lots of exciting things. Oh, and Tuffet Day tomorrow.
Oh, Tuffet Day too.
Tuffet Day. It's Assembly Day, which means power tools.
Yes. And all our students will be going home with an upholstered tuffet tomorrow.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
They will have accomplished making a piece of furniture for their home.
Right.
And, like, that's pretty cool.
It's super cool. And
How
they
many
got to
people
pick the
can say
fabric
that?
so it matches their house.
Right? How many people can say I made a piece of furniture in my home?
I assembled IKEA furniture. Lots and lots and lots of it, but it's not the same.
But it's not the same.
No, not the same.
This is like nice furniture.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Val's coming to Quilt-A-Doodle Doo.
Oh, she sure is.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Sweet. So excited. That's mostly what we've got going on here for you. Our parking lot is back to normal.
It is.
We're paved. It's happy.
It is a gorgeous parking lot with nice yellow lines.
You can actually see where to park now.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That might change when it snows, but we'll talk about that one.
It always changes when it snows.
Yeah.
Because there is
we
no
said the S
covering.
word. Chelsea, why did we say the S word?
Oh, I said that last week.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It hasn't happened yet. So I've decided that I am immune to saying snow.
Oh, okay.
Snow, 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 snow.
Okay. I think you're pushing it, but...
When I see snow, I think sewing weather. So to me, it's not the worst thing.
Happy days.
Right?
Yeah.
I get to stay home, or I could come to class, or I could go hang out in the sewing store. Right? Those sound like really good things to me.
Where'd you put my jacket?
I don't know. I might have hidden it
You didn't
by
want me to...
accident.
Okay. Oh, dear. I just bumped a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't break anything.
Back in the studio one day. I don't know what you did.
I don't know either. But I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this live the way I started.
I don't know what's happening. Look what
I
happened.
don't know. I don't know what we did. I'm sorry. But what I'm gonna say is,
Bye.
have a great weekend, everybody.